Ejikemeche Mesoma. I'm the owner of these results. I went to JAMB portal to print these results, and this is what they gave me. This is the result here. So this is my aggregate 362. This is exactly how I printed it. I downloaded it from that site. So they now saying that I forged my results is what I don't know, and I'm traumatized that they accused me of forging my own results because I am not capable of this forging results. This is the evidence. Okay, they say that I forged my results. They scanned this QR code there, and it showed another name, a Yoruba name, Omotola Afolabi, 138. And that same person that got 138, they checked again, the person got 338. Meaning that there is problem somewhere. So, and we went to Commissioner of Education office on Friday last week. My principal and the educational secretary of Anglican Girls Secondary School, or Anglican Diocese. So we went there. We showed all these results to Commissioner of Education, both this one and the SMS they sent to me. And she snapped it and sent to the JAMB official. They called back saying that this is a forged result, that I forged it myself, that the JAMB office don't have the record of this. So they now said that I forged it, and they called the DSS over to come to her office. The DSS, they took us to their office, and we made our statement there, and they said they will contact us later, that they are going to investigate these results to know where the source came from. So that's what they said. And instead of them to wait for the investigation to be over, they posted that I forged my results without confirming. So I'm really sad that that's it. And it's not that since my nursery school have been taken first, I'm a brilliant girl. It's not that I'm an illiterate person that will go and forge her results because I'm not intelligent to impress people. I've been taking first position since my nursery school. And even my common entrance, it was 300 and something.
She cannot manipulate her score. They just want to transfer that scholarship to another person. Father of the student accused of forging her JAMB result speaks out. Mr. Romanos Ejikeme, who is the father of Mmesoma, the Anambra student whose JAMB result is currently being disputed by the board, has alleged that some people are trying to stop the 3 million naira scholarship his daughter secured from Innocent Motors chairman Innocent Chukwuma. In an interview with Leadership newspaper, Ejikeme stated that his daughter had showcased sterling academic brilliance from her nursery school days and always claimed first position in her class. Starting from nursery to secondary school, he said he believes his daughter cannot manipulate her results. We are from Oduma in Aneri local government in Enugu state, but we live in Uragu, Nnewi. Mmesoma is my first child. She had always taken first position from the time she was in the nursery school at Obunike Central School. When she was at Oba Girls Secondary School, Mmesoma was representing the school in competitions. So when she changed to Anglican Girls Secondary School, her teacher in Oba Girls came and pleaded with me, begging me to retain her in their school, that she is promoting the name of their school. Mmesoma cannot manipulate her UTME score. I don't believe what they are saying. They just want to transfer the scholarship to another person. That is why they are saying that Mmesoma did not make that score. It is even Mmesoma's friends that saw her score on the internet and started calling her before she went and printed it out. We have the printout with us now, Mmesoma's father said. Ejikeme lamented that his daughter had been feeling very sad and even crying sometimes since after her visit to the Commissioner of Education from where she was taken to the DSS office. Now, let's hear from the JAMB people what they have to say about they are taking Mesoma to the DSS office. We can recall that Mesoma, who was accused of forging her results, which made her the student with the highest score in the 2023 UTME, had alleged that JAMB did not wait for the DSS, which it invited to conclude its investigation before rushing to the public with a claim. Following the disclosure, many wondered why JAMB would invite the DSS to a case involving a minor and which does not relate to national security. Reacting to the controversy, Fabian Benjamin, JAMB spokesperson, said the DSS was invited to unearth those behind the act. He also said that the student lacks the capacity to come up with such an idea. He said the EC was reported to them, that is DSS, to find out those behind what she is doing. We thought she has no such capacity. Now let's hear from the JAMB spokesperson, Fabian Benjamin, what he has to say about all this.
Why did you have to wait till this time to do this?
Okay, let me make this thing very clear. I think the public is actually getting this thing a little bit mixed up. There is nothing wrong with the system, with our system, or the result in our system. What happened was that is the version that the candidate has with her that she has mutilated. So it's practically impossible for us to know how many people are keeping such versions with them until when you come to the public space. And then news begin to make all around that, okay, you have this. That is when we now go back to our system to check whatever claim that you're laying. This particular candidate that one very prominent Nigeria awarded her a scholarship to the tune of 3 million naira. And then I think Anambra State government were also trying to receive her and honor her also. So a call was placed with the board that the candidate had announced the highest scorer for the year 2023, which incidentally happens to also come from Anambra State. And when we got this information that somebody is laying claim to 362, we went into our system and we discovered that this particular there was nobody with a score of 362. But what I did, because the Commissioner for Education in Anambra State actually called me and I asked her to send the result to me. For every result that is printed from our system, it comes out with a QR code. The QR code is a security device on that result. So the first thing I did was to scan the QR code. So when I scanned the QR code on her result slip, the slip she's holding with 362, I discovered that that QR code belongs to a candidate who sat the examination in 2021, one Omobolale, and that candidate scored 138 in 2021. And I became curious. So I went into the system with the name, with the registration number, because she put her registration number, she put the scores she obtained, and I will check in the system, and we discovered that she scored 249 and not 362. As a matter of fact, there is no score 362 in our own system. So we are not aware of this issue until when she brought it in the public space. Because what she did was just to have a slip paper, for instance, and then she mutilated, maybe use graphic design to mutilate the scores, and then she was parading that score. So there's no way we know that such a particular version of result is being circulated in the public space, as long as what we have on our system is not tampered with.
I still want to put back the same question to you in a different format. Now I want to ask you, in JAMB, do you have people who take care of your social media handles, Dr. Fabian?
Yes, we do.
Good. We do. If there are people who take care of JAMB social media handles, I want to believe they ought to have seen this girl being celebrated and awarded scholarship by the Innocent Motors founder, Chief Innocent Chukuma. And at that point, you can actually find out what actually, do you have any score like that or not?
Well, you see a lot of people who come out with certain claims. And as a matter of fact, honestly, if you begin to run after each claim that this person say he has this, he has that, you will not do your primary responsibility. You will just be running after so many people. I told you, if you look at my release, you would have seen the issue that came up in Kaduna State, where a particular candidate claimed that he scored 380, only for us to discover that that candidate never even registered for the examination, not talk of sitting the examination. So there are so many people claiming whatever they want to claim out there. But this one became very important because we saw that she had been able to sponsor this kind of coordinated fraud that she has done. But here you are saying that we came too late. Some are saying we came too early, because what they expect is that we should go deeper to find out who and who some of our collaborators, so that we can get to the root of what actually happened. If I tell you the level of investigation that we've conducted, we have the 55019, our USSD code. What we use that 55019 is to communicate with candidates, communicate during registration, we communicate during examination, we communicate during the release of result. Are you with me? So what this candidate, when I read the release by Innocent, where he said he made so many insinuation and all this thing, honestly, I just laugh, because what he's dealing with, this guy can sell him. Maybe his registration number, she has scores, she has a slip that she was parading. For somebody to just come out and say, I scored 300, I scored 400, well, that is your own thing. But by the time you begin to show a particular slip, carrying our logo and everything, it is at that point that will now become very, what is happening? But we heard that somebody was claiming this and that, but we didn't see that particular result. And if we had moved that time without seeing that result, there is no way we would have actually gotten the kind of information that we have now. So even when we have some access to some of this information on social media, as you rightly say, we don't rush to the media to say this is what is there. We also do our investigation to find out how this thing happened. Because just as you rightly say in your opening statement, this girl is not alone in this particular act. In fact, some persons are even accusing us for coming to the public too early, that we should have done some undercover investigation to ensure that we arrest those people that are behind the whole thing. Given her age, they felt that there is no way she would have, until when she says it before he will know the gravity of what she has done. It's just that if I were with you, I would have shown you some of those things on the platform, what this girl did. Immediately these results were released, she checked her result. That is by she sent a message. Instead of sending result to 55019 to pull her result, she sent a message for UTME to 55019. But the message, the machine now sent her, because the phone number she's using is a unique identifier. So it sent her result. Result of 249, breaking it down to the various subjects. So she now doctored that result. That one is just a text message. It's very easy for you to doctor. So she doctored the result, put the marks the way she wants, up to 262, and sent back to 55019, the USS court. So the court also returned her original result again. So if you look at the communication, in fact, this is anybody can invest. All you need to do is just to pick a phone number. I think she used an Airtel. Go to Airtel and then ask Airtel to give you the communication between this number and the USSD code, and they will give you, and you'll see it. What I'm trying to say is that at each point she was sending requests to 5501, it kept returning her result of 249. I think almost like 4 times. She will send it back, it will return her original result. She will send it, it will return her original result. And then she now went outside the database to obtain that slip. But unfortunately, unfortunately for those people, her sponsors or her managers, they didn't know that there are security devices attached to each slip that they print. And the USS, the QR code is one of them. There are about 17 of them, which I wouldn't want to mention some of them on the air. But the USSD code only, that alone can out. Because anybody can scan, even she herself can use her phone to scan the code. Immediately you scan the code, forget about whatever is written there, you will see the actual owner of that sheet. Not imputed on it, the actual owner of the sheet. So it is the result sheet that she mutilated to write all those scores on it. Unfortunately for her, again, for the 2023 result, we didn't use that design that she's holding. If you have any candidate, your brother, your sister, your ward, any of your candidate that has written the 2023 exam, and you ask him to print his result, when you put it side by side, you will see the difference between what she's holding and what we are using for 2023. And to answer your question, of course, her 249 result is, as we speak, is withdrawn. She does not have a result, and she'll be banned from taking this exam in the next 3 years.
My country people, you guys have heard. JAMB bans Anambra candidate Mmesoma Joy for 3 years from taking UTME over alleged forgery. Insists that their results portal has no issue and gives more details on Joy used Photoshop editing app to doctor her results to show that she scored 362 in JAMB results. Please, I do not want this video to be too long, okay? So watch out for the next video where we are going to continue this update on Mmesoma Joy and JAMB and the rest of the people that have contributed to this or that has said something or the other. So watch out for our next video where we are going to continue this update. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. Please do well to subscribe, like the video and share if you can. Thank you so much.